What's up, guys? Today is October 3rd, and this is For the Record. I am at the New Mexico State Capitol in Santa Fe, and this is one of their buildings. Earlier this day, I was visiting the state capitol and the
This is the South
City Hall.
Capitol Complex building to the state capitol. The state capitol South Complex.
When you get a chance, go subscribe to Troll Auditing the Trolls. He's exposing a YouTuber who's stealing the valor of American veterans.
It looks like we got a motor vehicle.
Can I help you?
Hello.
Hi.
This the DMV?
This is DMV.
All right, or MVD. Either or.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was just looking around over here, seeing
Okay.
what's around here. What kind of
Hey guys, it's good to see you guys too.
Thank you.
This is gonna be another good video, but before we get to the good part, we're just gonna wait for everybody else to come in. All right. So meanwhile, everybody just greet each other.
Pretty quiet in this place. See what else we got over here. This is a risk management division.
This is a premiere. Don't forget to press that like button, guys. Why don't all you guys remind me where you guys are from in the chats and in the comments?
Doesn't look like there's too much down there. Radiation Control Bureau. Door will remain locked during business hours. Please knock. Oh, they got it open. This one isn't secure.
That's what it says. It's supposed to remain locked. Security breach. This is not a test. Security breach. This is not a test.
Please knock.
Inside the state capitol is this micro law library.
Hello. You got a constitution?
Yeah, we have some
State
giveaways
purchasing.
right there. What's on the second floor?
Alrighty.
Bureau.
Do you have some U.S. Constitution?
Don't have any of those as giveaways. We just have
Uh.
Mexican.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
For those of you guys that are just joining, I'm visiting my state capitol and its relevant buildings.
Really not much over here today.
I didn't have any troubles at the previous buildings that I went to, which is the state capitol, which is what you see on the top left-hand corner, and the Public Employers Retirement Association. Didn't really have too much trouble there either, but I'll show you that too.
How do you like your job here?
It's good.
What are you doing?
I'm just doing some work, some research. Yeah.
Alright. Alright, have a good day.
You as well. Thank you.
Alright, I got my state constitution in hand. Headed to the governor's office.
Alright. This is the Economic Development Office of the Secretary.
And she's trying to suspend the Second Amendment.
Now that's a strange piece of art.
I mean, can you give that to the governor there? Make sure she reads section 6 there,
Okay.
the right to bear arms,
Okay.
the state constitution.
Okay.
All right, guys, tell me what you think of this piece of art. All right. Jacob's ladder. Buckle up, guys. We're gonna kick it up a notch and get to the reason why we're watching this video.
You're right, Donnie. I'm a slut. Slut.
I'm just taking a tour.
Why are you filming?
Because it's a tour, we're just recording my tour. You know what I mean? It's a state building. No.
Slut.
So, legal services, employees only.
Donnie.
Legal Service Bureau. Inspection records.
Slut.
This is for Santi, I guess. Legal Service Bureau. And paper box.
You're right, Donnie.
Somebody's talking about me saying I'm videotaping. Let's see what these. This is a General Services Department. Office of the Secretary.
You're right, Donnie. I'm a slut. Slut. Slut.
They're calling somebody about me recording over here.
Donnie.
This is a secure spot.
Slut.
You got a problem with me recording in here.
You're right, Donnie.
Now the women come out of the office and are seeing if I'm still there. Let's see what that building is over there.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Okay. Can I ask you why you're filming inside our offices?
I don't answer questions.
Huh?
I don't answer questions.
Yes, you do.
I don't answer questions.
Why?
Why?
Yes.
Well, because that's the Fifth Amendment, right?
Well, you actually got your amendments wrong, but
Oh, do I? What is it then?
these state buildings.
What is my right not to speak?
Listen to me. All right.
What is my right not to
These
speak?
buildings have children in them, and you're not allowed to film children.
I
and
can
that's a
film
federal
children
law.
anywhere.
Yes, you did.
I can film
Okay?
children anywhere.
Okay.
This is the public.
me-
We're out in the public.
I don't care.
There's no
I'm
expectation
telling you the
of
law.
the public.
For children,
the law,
there is.
The law.
For children, there is.
There's no expectation of expectation of privacy
There
when you're
is.
in the public.
Bullshit.
No, there isn't.
Now listen to me.
No,
okay?
there isn't.
When there's children
No, there
involved,
isn't.
there is.
Were there any children recorded in this video? And even if there was, it still wouldn't matter. No, there isn't.
I have no problem with you
I
being-
can go to a
Listen to me.
ballpark and go
Listen to
record
me.
my nephew. I don't have to listen to you.
Yes,
I
you
can
do.
Go
This is
to
my
the
property.
park. This is
Okay?
my property. I have a
Listen to me.
vested interest in
I
this
have no
place.
problem with you being
I
around.
pay taxes.
Listen to me.
This is public
This can go
property.
really easy. This can go easy.
This
okay?
is public property.
Listen to me.
You know, I'm not listening to you. You're not my boss. I'm your boss,
Bullshit,
buddy.
you ain't nothing to
I
me.
pay your taxes.
You don't even have a job.
I pay your taxes.
How are you paying my taxes without a job?
I
You're not
pay
working
your
right
taxes.
now.
How do you know?
I'm
How
just
do you
giving
know?
you shit. You're giving me shit.
Huh?
I'm giving you shit. Now listen to me. Can I
Huh?
just explain it to you?
You're talking shit. You
Let
don't
me
even
just
know
talk-
what you're
let me-
saying.
Yes, I do.
You
Let me
don't
explain
even know
it
what
to you.
you're saying.
Let me.
I'm not
You
explaining
can put
to
the
you.
camera down here just so I
No.
can see you in the face.
No.
Okay, you can still record me. I don't
No,
care.
I'm recording you
Okay?
anyway. I want to
Yes,
see your
you can
expression
be
on your
around.
face.
Watch. You
I
can
need
be
to
around.
record this
Listen
expression
to
on
me,
your face.
please.
I don't need to listen
Yes,
to
you do. Because you're violating the
I don't need
law.
to listen to you. What's
Okay,
the law?
I'm going to call the PD
What
then.
law?
Here, we'll get the police
Call,
department here.
call him.
Okay, I'm going to tell you
You
real
think
quick
this
just so
is
you
my
can know.
first time? You think this is my first rodeo
I'm sure
here?
it's not. Okay.
Huh?
Now, first off, you can't be drinking on state property. Okay. Second,
Cheers.
Second, listen. You have an expectation to go anywhere you want to.
I have an expectation of
state
yeah.
property. Now listen to me. When
Yes.
it comes to children, okay, you cannot be recording in
I
a
can
place where there's
record
children. No, you
anything in public.
cannot. No, you cannot.
Anything.
No, you cannot.
Anything in public, sir.
Look it up. Look it
You,
up.
I don't need to look it up. I know.
How do you know?
look it up.
How do you know?
You look it up.
How do you,
Does
I already
this-
know.
I-
I already know.
I already know.
Okay.
I already know.
How do you know?
Because I do this all the time.
Because
I do this all the time.
Because you're
I know the
assuming
law.
something on your own.
No. You
Okay.
think I'm doing this on accident?
No, I'm not saying you're doing it on accident. What I'm saying is you are a little
I'm
bit
doing
ignorant
this
to
with
the law.
no. I'm not ignorant.
When it comes to
I
children,
got the freedom
yes, you
of
are.
press, and there's
No,
no,
you don't. You're not the
expectation of
press.
privacy.
You're not the press.
There's no expectation of privacy
there is.
in the public. No,
When
there
there's
isn't.
children, you
when
cannot
you come
record
out,
children.
when
Listen
you
to
come
me.
out in public,
Listen to me.
everything's recording you. There's cameras
Listen
there.
to me.
There's cameras
Yes.
there. There's cameras inside there, and
However,
those cameras are recording
when you're
the
under
children
the age
too.
of 18, you
And
have an
those
expectation of
And
privacy.
those are recording the children too.
They are not recording the children.
Yeah, they're recording everything in there.
Not with intent. And you were
Everything.
recording with an intent. And that's the difference.
Oh, with an intent.
Yes.
What's the intent of this?
What's the intent of anything? We have this to
What's the
protect
intent?
ourselves.
All right, well, there you
So,
go.
who are
we
you
have this to
protecting
protect
yourself
myself
against who?
against somebody like you who thinks they know
So you're just wandering through
what
a
they're
building
talking
thinking
about. Who thinks they know what? I got to protect myself against some moron like you.
Oh, so now I'm a moron.
Yeah,
All right. Cool.
I'm being nice. I'm being nice.
I'm being nice too.
That's being nice, buddy.
All right. So
Tried to talk to me like you're my dad. You're not my dad.
I'm not your dad. I don't.
Exactly.
I'm not your dad.
Exactly.
But I also
So you're not
expect
gonna be
you-
telling me
I also
what to
expect
do.
you to respect what I'm trying to tell you. Okay? Because all you were doing was being confrontational first, and I'm trying to talk to you. I asked you what's going on. You didn't want to talk to me. All right.
Oh,
When I said, let me
I
explain
talked-
something to you, you said, I don't want to hear it.
I don't
And
want to
I
hear
am
because I
correct.
already know.
You don't
I
know.
already know.
If you knew,
Oh, you're
then
saying
walk
I
about.
can't go to the ball game and watch the kids record them play their game?
No,
Huh?
that's different. Okay.
That's public. That's
No,
out in
because
public. This
they
is
are
public.
putting- listen to
That's
me.
public
You wanna
property.
hear the
This
difference?
is public
You wanna hear the-
property.
Let me just tell you the difference real quick, okay? You go to a ball game like a kids, you're talking like kids, football or baseball or something like that game, right? When those kids are out
Whatever.
there,
Not
they're
there.
putting themselves
Out
out
in the
there
park,
knowing
wherever.
that it can be recorded. These children that are in here are in a daycare. They have an expectation of privacy.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. In that daycare, maybe, but not in the
So
public.
in the building, you
Not
cannot
in
be
the
recording in the building.
I can record anything in that building. That's public property.
It's not.
It
that way.
belongs to
That's
me.
ignorance on
That's
your part.
no. That's not ignorance
It
on
does
my
not
part. I
belong
go
to
around
you.
all over the state doing this.
Why?
Why?
All it
To
does
see
is
if you respect
because
people's rights.
I'm not telling you to do anything. Right? I'm
You're
just
telling
you
me that I can't.
because it makes people uncomfortable and it's against the law to record kids.
I'm not trying
So
to
can
make
I
them
go into
feel
your house?
comfortable.
Can I go into your house and record you?
You're not going into my house.
Well, can
That's
I?
not
I'm
the
asking
same.
you the question.
That's not the same.
Why is
That's
it not the
private.
same? Does it make you feel
That's
uncomfortable?
private.
Does it make you feel uncomfortable?
My house is private.
Okay, but I'm
it's a
asking you a
different
question.
place.
I'm asking you a
This
question.
is public
I'm just asking
property.
you a question.
This is a public space.
If I was recording you in a spot where you thought you were safe, does it make you feel uncomfortable?
well, there's no expectation to be.
That's not what I'm asking
safe.
you. I'm not asking you that.
You're-
Just
you're-
answer my
you're-
question.
I don't answer that question.
Why?
Because.
Because you know I'm right.
No, because it's a trick question.
It's not a trick question.
Yes, because I'm telling you, you can record anywhere in public, and you're trying
There
to
is
say
expectations of privacy for
no,
children.
there isn't.
Yes, there
no,
is.
there isn't.
Okay, well,
There's no. You go to the store. They're recording you at the
That's
store,
a
the
different
bank,
place.
everywhere.
You're trying to do a blanket
everywhere.
coverage to
there's,
everything.
There's cameras there at the daycare too.
that are run by the daycare for their
Yeah,
own protection.
exactly.
They've signed
They're
consent
still there.
forms.
How do you know that person isn't getting their camera, recording the
Because
thing?
We vet all that. You want to sign
Whatever.
a consent form for it?
You can prove it. You can prove it.
No,
Okay.
Do you want to sign a consent form for
A
it?
consent for what?
For to be able to record the children.
I don't need a consent
Yes,
form.
you do. For
no,
children,
I
you
don't.
do.
I don't need consent
You
for
do.
shit.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Now, you being this way is
I
pushing
don't
this in a way
need-
that it doesn't need to
I
be.
don't need to. I don't need consent, man.
For kids, yes, you do.
No, I don't. If they're out in public with their parents bring them out in public, they can't expect
out here?
to be
If you're out
private.
here doing
They
things
can.
here? Yes.
You want
Out
privacy?
here?
Look, you want
Don't
privacy?
raise your voice at me.
You want privacy? This is how the way you do it. This is how the way you do it. You create it. You want privacy? You create it. You want privacy? Look. You create it, buddy. See? You
And?
create the privacy if you want privacy. You got it?
Yeah, well,
That's
you
the
know,
law. There's no
unfortunately, there is
expectation of
no law.
privacy in the public.
You are the one that's being ignorant.
You're
to the
getting
law,
learned.
okay?
You're
I'm
getting
not
learned
getting
today,
worse,
buddy.
trust
You're
me.
getting schooled.
I am not getting worse.
You're gonna be
Now,
YouTube star. Watch.
Fine.
You're gonna be YouTube
Bring it
star,
up.
buddy.
You have full authority.
Everybody's
to
gonna
wander
be looking
wherever
what
you
a
want to,
fool you think you
okay?
are.
You can go wherever you want to outside this building. You can even go inside the
Uh-uh,
building. I have no
yeah.
problem with that. You cannot
Exactly.
videotape children.
I'll record anything in public.
Okay, well,
of
when
public
the cops get here,
interest.
you can let them know.
You can let them know that they ain't gonna do nothing.
Yes, they are.
No, they aren't.
When I talk to them and I
You
explain to them
talk
what you're
to
doing,
them.
okay?
What are you gonna tell them I'm doing? He's recording.
Recording children
He's recording children
in a daycare setting.
in a daycare setting.
Yep.
And?
you can look that up and you can see what it's all about.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Record anything in public. Learn it, buddy. Learn it. I'm recording children, dumbass. All right, guys. And that was for the record, guys. I got this douchebag over here. There's nothing in there to really record, no art or anything. So I just walked out. And as soon as I walked out, he came in. He walked in.
Let it.
I finished the conversation.
Yes, I did because
Oh,
I have an
man.
expectation of privacy on my phone calls.
You're in
Personal
public.
phone call.
You're in public, buddy.
Personal phone call. No,
You're in public.
I'm doing this because our employees
been
feel
recording.
uncomfortable. All right, with
You know
what
what?
you're doing.
Okay.
So
I'm,
I
gonna,
have
I'm,
a
try, I'm, gonna, I'm
responsibility.
gonna try to be nice to you, okay? I'm gonna,
All right, and I'm trying
all
to be
right,
nice to
I'm
you
gonna be
too.
nice. Well, you're pissing me off, really. But I'm gonna be nice.
Likewise,
I'm gonna
likewise.
de-escalate this, okay?
Cool.
There's no expectation of privacy in the public, okay?
Okay. I understand where you're coming from, and I'm not disagreeing with you except for the one point. Okay.
That
and that is
point
with children.
doesn't matter
It does,
either. It
okay?
doesn't.
All I'm asking you to do is
No, no,
just
you know what? I wasn't
I'm
even
not-
recording children, okay? I wasn't recording children.
Hey, aren't we de-escalating? We're
Okay.
de-escalating, okay?
But I'm telling
So
you,
just
you're
gonna ask
making
you a favor.
accusations that are
I'm not-
wrong.
I'm not, okay?
You said that I was
I'm
recording
going
children.
based off of what the calls that are coming in, okay?
Oh,
Now-
see, so you're
now
taking
let me-
their
let me-
word
let me just-
over mine.
Well, I have to because.
Oh,
I
you
work
have
with
to.
them.
No,
I
no,
work
no,
with
no,
them,
no.
okay?
That's, you know
Now,
what that is?
Do me a favor.
Nothing more than a hired thug. Just a Nazi following orders.
For the de-escalation piece of this.
All right.
Don't go back over there and record until.
No.
Until.
Oh,
Okay.
Until.
You go and you look up the law.
No, no, no. I'll go over there right
no.
now.
I'm asking
I
you
already
to do me a
know the
favor.
law. I already know the law. I've
We
been
are
doing this.
de-escalating. We're
I've been
de-escalating.
doing this.
You don't need to raise your voice. We're de-escalating.
I've been doing this.
Okay.
I don't need to go look. You're
Look,
asking me to
can I
look
have
up
a
something I already know.
Can we have a conversation?
Come on, let's go in here and
Okay.
let's go over here, man.
We're okay for right now. Okay.
Get out of here, man.
So,
You were cool for a second. You can
what I'm
go
telling
back
you
to
is
work.
this. What I'm telling you is this.
Calling the cops right now.
Go
No,
call
we
the
already have
cops.
state police
Go
on
call
the
the cops.
We already have state police on their way.
Okay, thank you.
Go call the cops. I'm gonna call the cops.
Listen to me. For the de-escalation, you and I are having a conversation, all right? Let's not worry about this right now.
All right, what's your name?
Okay. Don't worry about that.
You
Okay,
work
asked
for
you-
me.
no,
I
no,
need
no.
to know your name.
I asked your name first, and you didn't want to give
What
it to
you?
me.
I don't have to give
I
you.
don't have to
You
give
work
my
for
name.
me.
I don't have to give you my
You
name.
work for the state. You work
So,
for
I don't
me.
have to give you my name.
Yes,
There's no
you
reason
do.
why I have to give you my name
Yes,
under
you
that.
do.
No, I do not.
You do. It's public info. I'm gonna get your name.
Fine. IPRA. You can do what's called an IPRA.
Exactly. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Facility Management Division.
Okay.
General Services.
Yeah.
Let me see.
No.
Why do you think you have? Why do I think you have cards? So
I
you can
get through a
identify
door.
yourself.
No, so I can get through a door.
No. So you can identify yourself.
I don't have to identify
You
myself.
belong to the state.
I do not belong to
Yes.
the state. I belong to myself.
No,
Now,
you belong to state right
What
now.
I'm going to tell you is this. I'm trying to have a
I need to
conversation
know your name.
with
I'm
you.
gonna get
You can-
all your information, buddy.
go
I'm
ahead.
gonna input everything.
Okay. Like I said, you can IPRA
Everything.
that all you want.
I
okay?
will. I do it.
Now,
I input all the time. I get everybody's
you
stuff.
You're an
Everybody.
interesting
I do
person
this
to
all
talk
the
to,
time.
Okay. Because you say to me, let's de-escalate. But you're the one that wants to raise it up to this level.
Because you're bringing
Okay.
up bullshit. You're trying to tell me.
I'm not giving you
You're
bullshit.
trying
What
to tell
I'm
me.
telling you
Go
is
look
this.
it up. You're
What I'm-
you're
yeah,
trying
I'm
to
telling you
tell.
that. I'm trying so that you can educate yourself so that
I don't. I'm already educated
Okay,
though.
well, then
I'm
listen to
already
this.
educated. That's why I
have,
do this.
Have some human compassion for things and realize that
No,
you
no, no, no,
walking
no.
around.
Why don't
makes
they have
people-
compassion for me for what I like to do?
I have no disrespect for you.
Well,
I'm just
they
doing
do.
my job.
Whoever
Who's
you're
they?
saying them.
Who's they?
Who's ever getting hurt?
Why? Because they feel like there's something weird going on with the guy going around filming them?
Huh?
That-
And what?
they
And
don't
so
feel
that has
comfortable
to
with
stop me from doing what I like to do?
Well, maybe.
Huh?
Maybe. Like I said, how would you like it if I
So
stood
they're gonna
outside your
stop me
house?
from doing what I
No,
like
I'm
to
just
do
asking you.
when
Think
they're
of the
because they're
context.
uncomfortable?
Think of the context of what it is, right? If I'm outside your house filming you, right?
I ain't got no
I'm
problem.
not in your house.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You can be on the sidewalk,
That's not
film
gonna
all
make
you
feel
want.
uncomfortable.
You can film all you want. You're on the sidewalk.
Okay.
I got my windows
So you
closed.
don't need to be going
I'll
around
have my
people's
windows closed, my
offices.
shades closed.
You don't need to be
You're
going
not
around
going to be
people's
seen inside
offices.
my house. I
know
create
you
the
were
privacy.
downtown. I know you were downtown.
I
also.
create the privacy.
Okay. These people need to be able to do their jobs and not have to worry about somebody going around and filming them and making.
What
them
are they
feel-
worried about filming? What's the worry?
not
There's
worried.
cameras in there too.
Have you not paid
What's the
attention to-
difference?
Have you not paid attention
What's
to
the
the local
difference
news?
between this camera and those cameras?
Because the intent of what the cameras are being used for.
What?
The cameras
You don't know
here
what?
are used for
You don't know
protection of
what?
the building.
Protection.
and the people. You're
Well,
doing
this
to
is
try to get a
protection for
rise out of
me.
people
No,
from
no.
something.
I'm doing this so I can have a tour, visit my government
Well, you know what?
facilities that I
You know
paid
what's- you know
for
what's the better way to do that?
because I got a vested interest.
You know what's a better way to do that?
What's a better way? Come on.
Make an appointment and come and we'll give you a
I don't, what do I need to make an appointment for so you guys can act all good and have everything all nice and neat and everything for when you do a drug bust? Are you gonna go to the drug dealers and hey, I'm gonna do a drug bust tomorrow on you, okay? Make sure you hide the, put away all the drugs, put away the guns, and Let's, clean up the house a little bit.
You're
Huh?
talking criminal activity.
I'm coming
versus-
over here
What I'm trying
to
to tell you is, if you wanna come
I'm
see
coming
what a
over
state
here to
building
check
is
the
about, what
attitude
people are doing.
and see how the way our employees behave.
Sure.
See if they respect the First Amendment. See if they respect the freedom to record in public, which is the press.
Yeah, but you're not
Recording
the press.
any. What makes me not the press? You
Show
tell
me
me.
your credentials for the press.
Tell me where you get the credentials.
Because you work for an organization. That's
Tell me where you get it for that. So you for
Now,
for
if
me
you're
to
a
be
freelance- if you're a
credential.
freelance guy that's just doing this on his
There,
own.
there,
Right? Okay.
there you go. Everybody's press.
Okay. Now-
Everyone.
Now there are expectations.
They're thinking
of things.
just big company has to. They're the only ones that are
that's not what I'm
news.
saying. That's not what I'm saying.
That's what you started
But-
saying.
Did you identify yourself as the press?
I don't need to. I'm doing this.
says?
I'm doing this
Who says? How do you know?
on my own freedom just to
do you know?
record.
Just for the fun of it. Huh?
Just for the fun of it. Yes.
So again,
To
my
see,
employees.
I told you, I already checking
let
the
me throw this back
employees,
on you a little bit. Let me
see
throw
how
this
the
a
way
little
they
bit.
behave, see how they react.
You're worried about the tax
See-
dollars and all that. Hard at work, right? As you going through and disrupting their workflow, you are wasting your own money now.
I'm not wasting it. They're wasting it.
No, you are. Because
Over a
you're
camera.
creating a disruption.
I'm not creating a
You are.
disruption.
You're making people
No,
feel uncomfortable.
that ain't my problem.
Yes,
That's
it is.
their
No,
problem,
it
not
is your
mine.
problem.
No,
Okay?
it's not my problem.
I need to make sure that they can do their jobs. Okay.
Let them do. It ain't my fault if they ain't got ADD. If they can't
It's
stay
my fault that
focused.
You're wandering around and you're doing things on a very suspicious manner, right? John Doe, signing
You're
in as John Doe.
that's
and stuff like that.
stupid.
If you want to tour,
Stupid.
you want to see things, why don't you just
Stupid.
sign at the front desk and say, hey, I'd like to walk around the building and see what's going on?
Because that's what I'm doing. Why do
No,
I have to
did you have
ask?
to- did you say that?
Why do I have to ask to walk
Because
into
it's
my
common
own
courtesy.
building?
Because it's common courtesy. It's not your building.
Yes, it's our building.
According to what? Because you're a taxpayer and because
Oh,
these are
I guess
public buildings?
you
have access to the
I guess
building.
the
Yes.
state can just pay for it by themselves.
No.
The city
Listen
has
to me.
their own
Listen to
money,
me.
huh?
Listen to me. You have access to the building. Doesn't mean you have access to the whole building.
I'm not asking for access to. I'm not going into any doors that have
No, you
ID.
are, though. We have
I'm not
cameras
going
too.
through.
We have cameras too.
Yeah, you guys have cameras. I'm not going anywhere I'm not allowed.
According
How do
to
I-
you. Okay.
Lobbies, hallways, corridors, anything that's open to the public is where I'm going. I'm not going
So,
to any locked doors. All those doors over there were locked. They have a little security cards. How can I go into them? I'm only going to where there's access for the public,
Okay. And
which
like
is
I
public
said,
property.
you can do that as long as you're not creating a disruption for the employees.
I'm not creating a disruption.
Yes,
I'm
you
just
are.
there
That's
recording what
your-
I'm doing.
That's your interpretation of it.
That's not my interpretation.
Yes,
That's
your
fact.
interpretation of it. No,
That's
that is not
fact.
That's your.
I'm not doing anything.
If I get called
If they-
because
I
people
don't
are
care.
feeling like they're being threatened,
Hey.
I got to respond to it.
I don't
okay?
care. Call the police because they're law enforcement. They're not feelings enforcement. Okay, you can't enforce somebody's feelings. I don't feel good. He's recording me.
Okay. You can have you can
I
have your 2
can't
cents of it.
work.
You can have your 2 cents of it. What
That-
I'm telling
that's-
you is I'm responding.
that's the
because
law.
people feel
I'm
threatened.
not-
Now, if someone feels
Threatened over a camera?
Listen
See,
to me.
you're
If someone-
escalating
if
it. You're
someone feels
escalating
threatened-
that.
If someone feels threatened, then we have.
They
a right
can
to
be
protect them,
threatened
right?
by a camera.
That's your point.
That's not my
you have
point.
to be
That's
able
the
to take
law.
you have to be
That'll
able to
be the
take-
law.
Okay,
That'll be the law.
You'll be able to figure that out. But once again, you need to look up your law facts. Okay.
What are you? What are you? What do you
What
think
am
that
I?
you know the law?
I know the law.
What are you?
Okay.
Huh?
Don't worry
Security?
About me.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me. Okay.
Huh?
Now,
Security?
What I want you to do.
That's the only thing you are.
No, I'm not. Okay. Trust me.
What are you? Okay, then what? Who and what
Now,
are you?
Listen to my words again.
If
we're
you don't tell me
de-escalating.
who you are, you mean nothing to me. You ain't
Likewise,
anybody.
Don't worry. The feeling's
I don't need
mutual.
I don't need. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You better
right.
think that, huh?
Now,
You don't want to
if
think
my
that
employees-
that the
if
taxpayers
my
pay for
employees-
you.
if my employees.
They
feel
everyone
threatened,
pays for you.
If my employees feel threatened,
I
have
don't
to deal
care
with
if
that.
they feel threatened.
You should, because that's violating
They
the law.
can't be threatened by a camera. There's a
Maybe
little
not the
bunch of little
camera.
bitches if they're
Maybe
threatened by a
it's your
camera.
attitude and your personality and your
I'm not
demeanor.
doing anything until they come up to me and
Doesn't
try to
matter.
talk shit to
They
me.
still feel threatened.
Then
That's when it becomes a law issue.
I can't be threatened when I just walk up to anybody. No, I'm not even recording anybody. I'm just recording the building, the notes, all the public information, and the public
So-
and the employees and the employees.
Do me a favor, though, okay? We can do that.
I don't do
right?
favors, but
Well,
but
I'm just
what?
trying to keep this on a de-escalated level.
Okay.
So that we don't have to do anything beyond what we're doing, right? We don't have to get police involved if we don't have to.
Call
But
the. I
if
don't care.
people feel
I'm not
threatened-
doing anything.
Listen,
I'm not doing
If
it. Call
people
him.
feel
You're gonna
threatened-
waste the police resources
I'm
by
not gonna
calling
waste
him
anything.
over for
Okay.
someone with a
I'm not
camera.
I'm not wasting anything because if somebody feels threatened, the police need to respond to it, right?
Yeah, let him. Yeah.
So if you feel threatened in your home, because some other dude, not me, right?
Okay.
Some guy's banging on your door or whatever, right?
Oh, banging. That's
Then you
that's
feel threatened,
threatening.
right?
Am I banging?
No, I'm just saying it's a matter
Well,
of
see,
interpretation,
you're
right?
see, that's what you're doing.
Matter of
You're
interpretation. If
escalating. You
somebody-
say
if somebody feels threatened for
banging on
whatever
the door.
reason,
I'm not
if you're
banging.
just
I'm
standing
walking.
there,
I'm just standing.
can that not
How
be a
can
threat
no?
to
It
somebody?
can't.
How do you know?
You're
can't-
being
you can't judge
stupid,
what- you
dude.
can't judge what somebody
That's
else's
being
emotions are.
stupid. Being threatened has to be a physical.
No, it does not.
Yes, yes. It's not just
It
physical.
can be emotional. It can be verbal. It can be
Dude.
sheer presence.
You're a bunch of bitches is what you're playing to.
All I'm saying is if they
That's
feel
all
threatened,
you. I don't
we're
care if they
dealing with
feel
it.
threatened. Let him feel threatened. Let
I'm
him.
glad
I
you're
don't
getting
care.
that on
Call
your
the
own
cops.
feet, that you don't care if somebody feels threatened.
I don't
and
care
you
if they feel
care
threatened
that.
about a camera.
That's not
That
what it
can
is.
be
They don't know
threatening.
what's going
A
on.
camera
They don't
can
know
be
whether you're just
threatening.
filming or what you're up to.
Well, that's all they can say. That's all they got is that I'm filming and I have camera. What else are they? Oh, that
Who knows?
camera
You got
turns
a
into.
backpack, They don't know what you got in your backpack. They don't know what's going on.
And so
In
I
the
don't know what you
modern
got
world-
inside your pants.
In the modern
You got a
world-
knife there.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I might be threatened by that.
Maybe you are.
Right? Why don't you step back then?
Sure, I'll take a step back. Yeah.
Why don't you go on and leave me
I-
alone?
I will
Actually,
comply with that.
you know,
What?
you'd be harassing me because you're following me around and I'm
Yes, I
not
am,
doing
because
anything.
You are presenting a threat to our.
Am I breaking the law?
You are presenting a threat. To
Am I breaking the law?
Possibly.
Well, then call the cops and let them know someone's breaking a law and tell them what law I'm breaking.
Okay. You're presenting
Call
a
him.
threat to people, and so
Well,
we're
tell
not.
him.
We're not going
He's
to break the
threatening
law.
people. He's somehow threatening. And explain it. Tell him. Try to be more specific. He's threatening. How? Be more specific. How is he threatening, sir?
By hiding your identity. Okay?
That's not
By giving
threatening. I don't
information.
have to
No,
give
but
you
that's
my
what's creating
information.
People to feel uncomfortable.
Well, that's not against the law. That's not
Well,
threatening.
it's not against the law. but
That's
there's
not
repercussions
threatening.
for
See,
everything that happens, right?
you're great, dude. People can see how retarded you are.
Really?
Saying
Well, you know, I don't
saying
like to
saying
use
that a
term.
camera's
I don't like. I'm not saying.
saying a
your
camera's
camera. I'm not saying
threatening.
it's your
Say I'm threatening. Just standing there can be
camera. I'm not
threatening.
saying it's your camera.
Geez, you're acting
Your
like people
behavior-
around here
your
are
behavior and
stupid.
Your attitude.
You're
and your-
acting like
your
people around here are
unwillingness to
stupid.
listen and do something. That's what's
I'm
creating the threat.
unwillingness because I don't have to. I'm unwilling because it's not my will. It's your will, not my will.
You don't even know what you're
That's
talking
why I'm not willing to do what you're saying because it's your will that I do. Stop doing this or stop doing that. That's your will,
about. All I'm asking you,
and I'm not willing to
man
do
to
that.
man, right?
Because I
Person to
I go
person,
by my
human to
own
human.
will. A man goes by his own will
Okay.
and
Fine.
does what he does,
You
not
know
what
what?
another man tells him.
When one person does whatever they want with their own free will, there can be repercussions for it, right?
There can, and then they
So,
then
I'm
they have to be
asking you-
responsible.
I'm
You know, freedom
asking you
takes a lot of
To be
responsibility.
responsible, to use your own words here.
I'm
and
responsible.
not create an environment that makes
I'm not
people feel
creating it.
threatened.
They create it.
They're not doing anything. They're doing their jobs.
They're doing well. Keep on doing it.
Okay, so
They got to
quit
keep
going
on
around
doing
and
it.
creating an
I'm not doing
environment.
anything. If I go walking into, that's so stupid to say. If I go walking into some public place, and then, and they just feel threatened by a presence, that's
The modern world that we live in,
ridiculous.
right? Because other people, not people like yourself
In
necessarily,
this day and age,
okay, go in and shoot up buildings and do all kinds of crazy things with people, right? People are going to feel uncomfortable.
what do you
with
think
something.
about Michelle
Michelle?
and her trying to, Lujan, Grisham,
What
the
about her?
governor?
What about her? She's
What
the
do you
governor.
think about
She's
her?
allowed to do the things that she needs to do under her leadership as the governor.
Oh, okay, she could just break the law. You think she can just violate the Second Amendment and
It's all up to other people to decide other than you and me.
it's not.
All right?
It's not up to them to decide. It's up to us to decide.
Okay. Well, I mean, we all have
They
an
don't
opinion
tell
of
us
things.
what to do.
We all have opinions of things, and that's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You can be a
Now,
slave if you
fact-
want, whenever
the
you
fact
want.
Of
You
the
know.
matter is that your presence in the building is creating a threat to people. Now, whether you
That's
agree with
not
that or
a
not,
fact.
now,
That's not a
whether
fact.
You agree with that or not?
I don't care. Yeah,
is
I
a
don't
matter of
agree.
interpretation.
Okay, so don't be saying that it's a threat because
Well,
you're
I'm just
saying it's
telling
an
you what-
interpretation.
I'm
So it's
telling
their
you what-
interpretation and it's my interpretation.
Right.
So they ain't
So
right
I'm
and
doing
I'm
my
not
job.
right.
I'm doing
Okay?
my job.
So
to
they're not
say,
right and I'm not
you
right.
need to move along. You've done what you need to do. Okay? You got your video. You got whatever you needed. Just call it a day.
What time is
All right.
it? What time is it? What time you got?
3:24.
A little bit longer. A little bit longer. But
Hey, can I talk to you for a few?
find somewhere private. And that was for the record, guys. But I want to let you know about another channel. Troll Auditing the Trolls. If you haven't subscribed to him, go check him out. He's doing a report right now on the stolen valor of veterans. We want to expose this guy for who he really is. And so go check out his channel, all right?